Hello? Hello? Oh, hey Dad, how are you? Yeah, where are you? We need to make our Game Week 28 predictions. What do you mean you can't come? What have you done? This is such a big bummer. Okay, then. Yeah, thank you. Bye, Dad. Well then, guys, by the looks of things, we're going to be needing our first ever guest on the channel. I'll reveal our surprise guest in a bit, but for now, hey guys, welcome to our new video. It is Game Week 28 predictions. 9 games, I'm here to predict. Let's begin. The first one, it's Manchester United versus Everton. Now, last time out in November, when this game took place, it was Alejandro Garnacho's Puskas award-winning, probably, goal that set the Red Devils on their way to a comfortable 3-0 victory. This time, I don't think it will be so easy for them. Everton will make life tough at Old Trafford. United, they lost at the derby. I think they'll be hoping to bounce back from that. Tight, cagey kind of game. 1-0 victory to Manchester United. Next up, it's Bournemouth against Sheffield United. Bournemouth picked up their first ever victory of 2024. It was that 2-0 victory over Burnley. Semenyo was on the score sheet. They'll be hoping they've got a big chance to have their second victory in over a week. Sheffield United, they're not the brightest of sides right now after that 6-0 hammering at Bramall Lane against Arsenal. Now, they're the first team to lose three Premier League games by 5 goals or more. 5-0 to Brighton, 5-0 to Aston Villa, and now 6-0 to Arsenal. Their chances of staying up are very bleak right now. I think they'll try and put up a fight at the Vitality Stadium, but in the end, it'll be clear. Bournemouth will be on top, 3-1 victory, and Dominic Solanke, who's had a bit of a slip in form, I think he'll get back with a goal here. Next up, now over to South London, where Crystal Palace, Ole Glasner's new club, host 18th position Luton Town. Luton are crying out for a win now. They're 4 points away from 17th position Nottingham Forest. And if they want a real chance at survival, they're going to have to try and get something out of this game. It will be very difficult. Crystal Palace beat relegation rivals Burnley 3-0. So, yeah, of course, they took the lead against Tottenham. They let it slip 3-1, but hey, sometimes these things happen. This time, I think that it will be Crystal Palace will only get a point. A thrilling draw, I feel, 2-2. And Matthias Franca, he's been presented chances under Ole Glasner. I think he'll get his first ever Premier League goal. Now, up to Wolves against Fulham. Fulham put a superb performance against Brighton at the weekend. The 3-0 victory for them. Wolves, however, looked shaky in that defeat at St. James's Park. They'll be hoping to bounce back. I think slightly they will. 1-0 and Pablo Sarabia to score. Now over to Arsenal against Brentford. The Gunners were fresh midweek. They didn't have Champions League action unlike some teams. Brentford, meanwhile, are starting to find their form and they're starting to look less like a relegation club. However, I don't really see them have a chance here. I think it'll be entertaining football from Arsenal after the 6-0 victory. I'm going 5-goal thriller, 3-2, and this man on the score sheet. Now, over next game, it would have been the match of the week had City not gone to Liverpool this weekend. It's Aston Villa against Tottenham. Winner of this is probably in the better position to finish in the top 4 this season. Aston Villa, they had that slip, but they're starting to refine their feet here. Whereas Tottenham, they came back from behind to beat Crystal Palace 3-1. I was actually feeling that this is the kind of game which Richarlison would score in, but due to his injury, I feel the captain, Heung-min Son, will deliver. However, only a draw, 2-2. Now, Brighton playing Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest was so unlucky not to beat the Reds, but this is football. Till the last second, there's always the teensy chance for a goal. Darwin Núñez, 99th minute winner, leaving the Forest fans' hearts broken. However, Nuno Espirito Santos has some positives to take from that game. Nottingham Forest, if they could be more clinical, make more decisive passes on the counter attack, they have a good chance to stay up. They're in a good position right now as well. However, I feel Brighton are quality above. Yes, they lost 4-0 to Roma on Thursday. However, they'll be hoping to bounce back and score 4 goals by themselves to show Roma the draw isn't over. 4-1 to Brighton Hove and Albion, and Evan Ferguson, the teenage striker, to score. Now over to London, where West Ham United host 13 points, 19th position, Burnley. Nothing is going Burnley's way. They need a miracle to stay up now. 11 points adrift from safety. Things are not looking good for Burnley. West Ham are going to be fighting for the European positions, Europa League, maybe Conference League. Jared Bowen is the man on fire. I really want him to sign for the Reds, but I feel that he will score here and secure West Ham a 2-0 victory. Now, another possible contender for match of the week, my final game to predict here, Chelsea playing Newcastle. Now, Chelsea, it's hard to predict them right now. You never know what package you'll get with them. They played a very nice draw at the Etihad. Then they were unlucky, some can say, to lose to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Then a thrilling 3-2 victory over Leeds in the Cup, and then 2-2 draw against Brentford. Chelsea now have only won one of their last 4 games in all competitions. Mauricio Pochettino, the birthday boy last weekend, the fans were chanting on him to leave and chanting the name of their former manager, Jose Mourinho, to return. I think Chelsea aren't in a good position due to these reasons at the moment, and I think that Newcastle can capitalize on that. Newcastle are high-flying, the 3-0 victory over Wolves. They don't have any European distractions, only the FA Cup remaining for them. It will be a 3-1 victory to the Magpies. Bruno Guimaraes, the Brazilian Samba sensation, to get a goal. Now, okay guys, those are my 9 predictions for this weekend. But now to reveal our surprise guest, all the way from South India, a big Barca fan, an even bigger Neymar Jr. fan. Welcome for the first time on our channel to Tanush Singhi, my very good friend from school. It's all over to him now. I'm done with my predictions. Bye guys.
Premier League is buzzing this week. 3, 4, 5, 9 matches. Damn, this is going to be a very good week. Well, here are my predictions for you guys. Here we go. Manchester United versus Everton. 3-2 to United. Most people are expecting a draw, but I think United are going to win this one. Bruno Fernandes is going to score 2 with Raven, one of them probably being a Rashford assist. And I also think McTominay is going to score. No, this is a little controversial, but he does score at times when they need him. Also, for Everton, Joao Pedro and Ansu Fati are going to be trying to at least level the game. Bournemouth and Sheffield is going to be a good match. It's going to end up in a draw though, I think. 2-2. For Bournemouth, Dominic Solins and Antonio Semenyo. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but here we go. Are going to score. I think Antonio Semenyo is going to score late though, in the 90th minute around, to try and level the game. For Sheffield, Cameron Archer and Oliver McBurney are going to be scoring. I have a feeling that Oliver McBurney's goal is going to be a banger. I have this feeling in my mind, I don't know why. Then, in Crystal Palace versus Luton Town, it's going to be a pretty straightforward match. 2-1 to Luton Town. For Crystal Palace, Joachim Anderson is going to be scoring. And for Luton, Carlton Morris and Eliachi Adebayo. We're just going to call him Adebayo. Correct me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, guys. Then for Wolves and Fulham, 1-0 to Wolves, sneaky game. Fulham are going to be dominating, but they slip a leg and Wolves get the win. Max Kilman will be the one to score, though. Arsenal versus Brentford is going to be a good match, 4-goal thriller. Brentford trying to complete a comeback, 3-1 though. It's going to be 3-1 according to me. Saka is going to score 3 quick goals, and Ivan Toney is going to try and start the comeback, but it's not going to flow. Then Brighton versus Tottenham will be in a 2-0 win to Brighton, with Mitoma scoring 2. One in the 90 plus 2 minute, I think. Then in Aston Villa versus Tottenham, it's going to be 2-1 to Tottenham. Leon Bailey trying to convert for Aston Villa, but he just hasn't scoring an early goal. Leon Bailey is going to score an early goal. I have another buzz, but he's not going to be able to do anything big. Son is going to be scoring 2 and saving Tottenham again. Then for West Ham and Burnley, it's going to be a pretty quiet game, boring game. No one's going to score anything. It's going to be a 0-0 draw. For Chelsea Newcastle, the highlight of the week. Chelsea are going to be thrashed 3 goals. Newcastle 3-0. Will Alexander Isaac, Anthony Gordon and Bruno Guimaraes scoring. That's it for this one. There's a big game coming up, Liverpool City, but I have big hopes for City on that one. See you.